Hello, this is Dwight Norris of FishNetwork.com here in the Charles River, and just loaded up on this little bluegill. Today I'm actually going to be doing a quick video of the Strike King KVD crankbait, which I'll do later. But right now, this is going to be the Catch Something First episode with my son. He's right there. He's going to try out his little wacky rig Cinco and see if he can't get himself a bass, which would be awesome to find. So let's stay tuned. And on to fish number 2, white perch on the green grub with the white spinner. What I've been telling y'all, it is a lifesaver with the Charles River. And we've got number 3. We've got Mr. Bass right here. As you can see, boom. He's got that green grub. They all love it. They all love it. I'm gonna let Bennett let it go, and we're gonna be on our way because it's time to go home. So, as we stated before, I love the green grub with a spinner, but you don't have to use a spinner with it. Just a plain jig like this is perfectly fine. The curly tail grub is a very famous lure. It really mimics a minnow or some kind of a minnow-like bait, a shad or something. And the curly tail actually mimics the actual movement of the tail. Now there are more things that are realistic, but nothing really beats this. Why? Why is it? For me, I know that where I fish at, the Charles River, fish are generally smaller. You're not going to find a world record bass in here. You can go to a pond, you can go to a lake, or somewhere else smaller contained where there's plenty of bait and there's not much competition. Here, there's all kinds of things going in here, and the bass are really losing out, and they're hard to find. They're usually in one spot, and they just aren't really large. So, maybe old, but they can't eat enough. Fish actually grow throughout their life, so they have more food to eat the bigger they get. The size does not mean that it's old or young. You can have a 15-year-old bass and it still be under 5 pounds just because it doesn't get enough to eat. And that goes for all fish. They all grow that way. So here we're gonna go with this old-timey thing right here. We're gonna start with that, but I do have some other options. There are other types of jigs you can put on the same thing because I really like the small size. Lots of different things can bite it. Bass, bluegill, crappie, all the other panfish, and probably something else I haven't figured out. Maybe even a catfish or a carp will eat this. So I have this. This is a silver one. I tried here before, didn't work so well, but I had a white version of this green grub, and I caught a crappie on it. And if you look at the first episode I made, you'll see that. And I did it without a spinner. This is it's a fluffy white tail. It obviously goes straight, and it's a fur type. It's kind of like a fly fishing type lure put on a jig head. This is a yellow one. I just got this from a friend of mine. He's giving away his stuff, and I was like, cool, I'll take that. I love these things. And here's a green one. I probably won't be able to try all of these, but I'm going to give it a whirl. Because if the fish bite the green one, why would I change? Check that out. So, here we go. We're going with the green one first. There we go. How deep can the tangle get? You have braided line in the wind, not so fun sometimes. realize we're in a very windy area. The fish like to be in wind protected areas. This is completely open to the environment. I'm gonna go to the other side of this bridge, and there'll be a lax in the wind. You'll be able to hear me better, and I'll probably get a bite. Check me in a minute. Place a little better. Hopefully won't be staring at my butt. I guess you are. Sorry, don't got a chest rig yet, but I just ordered it. The wind is ripping today, and I feel like trying a different color out, so I'm gonna do that. Thankfully this is a spinner on it, so I can just take my jig right off without actually doing that. The next one is going to be a white one. I'm gonna try the white fluffy on there, see what happens. If it wasn't painted over the hole, it did that. Manufacturer defect. Come on. There we go. Now I'm all rigged up, spinner. I'm gonna move to a different spot because I don't even see anything right here. And it's really shallow. Still again, just a little bit down, same tree, just right in front of me now. hot. Down. We're gonna switch baits. Wow. And to this darker green one here. And haven't got any bites. The wind's really blowing, and I usually don't fish this section for anything other than bluegill or crappie, but I'm gonna do a few more tries, and then I'm gonna go home, and then when I get back to my other part of the Charles River, I might try a couple casts over there. One place is not always an option. Maybe you can go to several places when you are going before, during, or after work. This got a yellow person that came off as soon as I caught it. But dark green, that's one. You didn't see it, but it was there. You heard it, right? You heard the splash? So as you can see from my conversation, everybody loves to stop and ask a fisherman what's going on, or to tell them, hey, I caught some fish over here, or I know somebody that caught a fish over there. And it's really good to get information from people that are out here and fishing often. So if you know anybody that's catching fish in the area that you are, then you should connect with them through some source, maybe online, maybe in person. There are forums and such. I personally am on the Massachusetts Bass Fishing Forum, and I like to garner information there. I'm not trying to steal anybody's spots, but hey, I'm looking for new places to fish. They say they're catching, etc. here. I'll go there. Don't need a spot, don't need any information. Maybe use a certain lure or whatever they're hitting now, or something's up, and hey, I'll check it out and I'll fend for myself. You really only can learn by doing yourself. You can get knowledge from people, but until you actually try things out, like trying one of these, just never know.